What is up everyone, it's CNG here, so it's time to talk about what is coming in Overwatch 2 Season 10, simply known as Venture 4th, which is set to begin on April 16th. So in this season there will be a brand new DPS hero joining the roster known as Venture, a hero that uses a mold type weapon to dig underground and deal damage to enemies. They and all future heroes added to Overwatch 2 will all be free immediately and will not be added to any future battle passes. There will also be a whole new event mode that reimagines heroes and villains switching allegiances. So Overwatch becomes Talon, while Talon becomes Overwatch. This event will simply be known as Mirrorwatch. Abilities will be altered in this new unique mode as well, so as to align with said allegiances. To go alongside this event, we also have a new Mythic skin for Mercy known as Vengeance, which has, I feel, some of the coolest colour schemes to choose from in my opinion. I absolutely love the purple and black version of the Mythic skin, but all other skin variations look absolutely incredible. Speaking of Mythic skins, as of this season, all previous Mythic skins will be purchasable in the new Mythic skin shop, so if you didn't previously buy a battle pass that came along with any of the earlier Mythic skins, it'll be a pretty good time to start saving for these skins. Furthermore, there will be a new map which starts up an all-new core game mode, Clash, that will also be playable in Season 10, known as Hanaoka. In the Battle Pass, while heroes will be removed and become free to all players, in its place, Overwatch coins will be made available to grind, which can be used or saved for future shop skins you might like to purchase. Pride will also be returning to Overwatch 2 this season, as well as a collaboration with Porsche. A new Diva skin for this event has been showcased already. There is also the OWCS Dallas Major, which shows off a new Hanzo skin, and finally, we have a new Wrecking Ball rework. So here we have the entire roadmap for Overwatch 2 Season 10. Again, a pretty bite-sized and easy to break down set of content to try and speak briefly about. So let's try and do our best at explaining all of this you can see. So first of all, we'll speak of the new DPS hero Venture, a very unique hero being added to the roster that packs a hell of a punch with their new excavator weapon. We've spoken of this hero a few times on this channel already, and I've even tried making a short guide as to how to use them, so go ahead and check out that video if you haven't already seen it. I think Venture looks like a cool hero, looks like they're going to be quite annoying for support players to try and handle, but I hope the devs do the necessary tweaks to them before releasing and they're not so overpowered to the point where me as an Ana player has to pull their hair out. Man, I really hope Ana gets a buff at some point. On the other hand, I think Venture is an incredibly fun hero to play. I think his mechanics look very, very easy to play with, very easy to pick up, definitely worth the try when the game comes out. Okay, so Mirrorwatch is the newest event mode that is coming to Season 10, and this looks like it'll be an extremely unique mode by the looks of things. You have the current members of Overwatch and Talon literally switching their allegiance, much like an alternate timeline of sorts. So heroes become villains, and vice versa. Heroes such as Doomfist, Widowmaker, Sombra, Brigitte, Tracer, Reinhardt, and many more will all get respectable skins for this event, some added to the battle pass, while others will be placed in the shop, like with previous seasons. As you can see in the footage of the trailer here, it also looks as though the abilities in this event will be reimagined. So Doomfist actually has his own shield like Reinhardt's, which looks very interesting to say the least. This most certainly looks like a PvP mode, but the game will be played out much differently, as opposed to a regular Overwatch 2 game with the reimagined abilities being added to each hero. So yeah, it looks pretty interesting, and can't wait to try it out when it becomes available. Now over on the right here we have confirmation of a new map Hanaoka that comes along with a new core game mode, Trial, Clash. So if you remember the previous 2CP map from Overwatch 1, Hanamura, this map has been fully reworked to house a whole new way to play. Clash will be a mode where there are 5 areas on a map in a row, and the goal is to capture as many of these areas as possible. If your team is able to capture more areas than the enemy team, your team will be declared as the winner of the match. It almost feels like a 2CP Flashpoint hybrid, only here you don't have points scattered around the place, rather a straight line, and there isn't a set number of points that you have to control. It's pure and simply your team needs to control the vast majority of the map in order to win. Seems enjoyable enough. Guess we'll have to see if this mode is fun after a few plays. But honestly, Hanaoka looks like a beautiful map reworked, and I can't wait to play some matches on it. Now after this, there's some confirmation here that Overwatch 2 coins can now be obtained in the Battle Pass now. So if there's a legendary skin that you're desperately trying to save for, maybe even a past Mythic skin, and you need to find a way to grind some coins without having to spend extra money, then this is a good way to go about it. Previously, the only way to actually obtain coins was either to complete weekly challenges that got you the absolute bare minimum, or the obvious way was obviously to spend more money. This is actually really good news, as it gives us more reason to want to actually buy a battle pass. So yeah, I mean this sounds like a pretty good idea. So if I'm able to buy a battle pass and get about maybe, I think there's like 600, as you can see on the graphic, that there's 600 coins that you can obtain. Now if I can save up as many as those as possible, if there's a future skin that I want to buy, I'll have the necessary Overwatch coins to be able to buy that. So that's really cool, to be able to play the game and then save up for something that you want to strive for and reward yourself later. Now finally, we have these updates down here that addresses some small events returning, as well as a Hammond rework on the way. Firstly, we have Pride, which will most likely see some of the redesigned maps like Midtown coming back into rotation. Midtown had lots of Pride flags added to masts and walls all over the map to symbolize the celebration of Pride, which is very nice. It's always nice to have Pride being represented in Overwatch 2 in some capacity. Perhaps we'll see some Pride-related skins for heroes like Tracer, Soldier 76, Farah, Baptiste, maybe even Venture, perhaps, which will be really nice to see. As well as this, we have an Overwatch 2 Porsche collaboration coming in the future, which will showcase a new Diva legendary skin, most likely to be placed inside the Overwatch 2 shop. We can take a look at that skin in the future when it becomes available in another video. We also have what looks like a Hanzo skin for the OWCS Dallas Major. Now, OWCS, Overwatch Champions Series, is the new esports event for Overwatch 2 following the removal of the Overwatch League. So you could expect this Hanzo skin to be obtainable through a different currency, maybe Overwatch tokens, the same currency that could purchase previous Overwatch League skins perhaps. Considering it's no longer Overwatch League, maybe there's a way of obtaining tokens through watching Overwatch Championship Series streams, and that could allow you to buy the skin from the shop. Who knows? We'll have some more info hopefully later on in the future. And finally, we have the Wrecking Ball rework. Now, I'm sure that you're aware that Hammond, much like previous heroes such as Sombra and Roadhog, is getting a rework. Now, we don't have any graphic of any kind that outlines Hammond's rework as far as I know, but Aaron Keller has outlined certain aspects of the changes that have been made to specifically his adaptive shields, which theoretically makes him somewhat of an overhealer. So when you use your adaptive shields, you can reactivate the ability to transfer up to 300 overhealth to nearby allies, capped at over 75 overhealth per ally. So not too much health so as to make him look like a standout support tank, but the changes allow Hammond to make a small contribution to sustainability in every match. So there you have it. That is all that you need to know about the upcoming Season 10 in Overwatch 2. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What are you looking forward to the most? Is it the new hero Venture? Is it the new event mode Mirrorwatch? Is it the new game mode Clash? The Wrecking Ball rework? Let me know in the comment section down below. So this is going to be the end of the video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this idea for content and you want to see more in the future, go ahead and click on the subscribe button. Send a comment, like the video, and then turn on your notifications. It really does help me out a great deal. You can also check me out on all of my other social medias, my Twitter account, my Discord, and of course my TikTok. And let's not forget as well my Instagram and also my Threads, if you can be bothered to follow that. Thank you for watching the video, guys. Have a great day, have a great life, be nice to your fellow gamers because we're all human beings. I've been CMG as always. Until the next video, I shall see you later. Peace!